Now we have learned quite sufficient about select query, that is how to select data from database. Now it's time to use the select query inside PHP and learn how to get data to display or use it for different purposes on our website pages. So let's do this now. Here I have created a new file and named select_display.php. So first thing I need to do, you might have guessed, I need to connect to MySQL and select the database. Instead of doing this from beginning, let's just require our previously created connection file on day 10. Here we go, and now we have connected with MySQL and selected DB. Now to write any query for MySQL, you know the keyword MySQL_query and then parentheses and then or die MySQL_error and parentheses for die, and then just concatenate with __line__ to show at which line the error is. This is same old stuff we have studied before. Now let's write a very simple select query that will get all data out of the database. Select all from users where user ID equals to 3. As a result of this query, you know we'll get only one record that has user ID equals to 3. Let's put our whole query execution in a variable. We need to make a conditional statement if. So if our select query executes only, then we'll proceed further. In the execution area, we need to do something more to get results. As you know that we are not in MySQL now, but working with PHP in PHP pages. So the records we get from MySQL are not shaped to work with PHP. We cannot show them directly. So we need to get these records and we'll ask MySQL to fetch those records to us, that is PHP. I'm just going to use a built-in function MySQL_fetch_array. What does this function do? This function just takes the executed query and fetch all resulting records of this query in an array within PHP. So let's put $QR as an argument of this built-in function and just give a variable name to this array $result. Let's go ahead and print _r this array and see what this array has. Let's run this PHP file in browser, and here you can see we have data in this array. If you see this array carefully, you can see at key 0 the value is 3 and at key user ID value is 3. Next at key 1 value is clock and at key name value is clock again. So this MySQL_fetch_array is giving us duplicated array. One indexed and second one is associative array. So this function is little slower and we'll use it rarely. Let's change it to some clever function. Let's change array to assoc, that is associative array. This minor change is going to make our code very sharp and fast to execute, as this will give us only one array, and that is associative array. Let's check this out in browser. You can see only one associative array now. You can use any one of these two functions, but I recommend to go with assoc. And if somewhere you feel that this associative array is not enough to get the results what you want, only then you should go with other option. Now here only the purpose is to get the records out of MySQL as an array, so we might be able to display or use the records in our PHP pages. One record results in one complete associative array, as $result is an array. We have made it an associative array which contains one record only. So let's call each key to get relevant value separately. $result user ID. This user ID is the name of the column for which we want to get data of this specific record. Next is name and then username. Let's put some BR tags between these. I must say you should not confuse yourself with this functionality. $result is just an associative array we created by fetching MySQL results into it, and now we are just calling each value by its key. Not a big deal. We have set it up all, and let's check it out in the browser. Refresh the page and here we go. You can see 3 clock and clock 123 is the record reward we get against the query we wrote above. Now if we look to our query carefully, we see that this query is going to select only one record and not more than one, because we have specified the user ID, which primary and auto increment field. So there can't be a duplicate entry. Eventually we get only one record.